What is going on, guys? Knight here, and today we'll be going over the upcoming Kizuna battle, Kizuna Sabo, which will be coming on Monday, and it'll be going on from November 5th, Japan time, all the way till November 11th, Japan time as well. And in this Kizuna battle, we'll be playing against Sabo, which will be able to max during this Kizuna, so you don't have to worry about waiting 6 months. But this Sabo is a really great character. His captain ability is to boost the attack of striker and fighter characters by 3x and their HP is by 1.2x, and makes in-orbs beneficial for striker and fighter characters. And his special is to lock all orbs for 1 turn, and if there are 6 T&D orbs in your crew, when the special is activated, he'll orb boost for striker, fighter, and shooter characters by 2.25x. And if there isn't any T&D orbs, or at least 6 of them, he'll boost the orbs of all of those classes, I believe, or all characters by 1.75 for 3x, which is for 3 turns, not 3x, which is really nice. Really great character, pairs really well with the new Halloween Luffy rate, which is really nice. I like that they're pairing these characters like they did with the World Clash Ace and Sabo, which is really nice. I like this, but yeah, really great Kizuna character. But the boosted characters for this Kizuna battle include the new limited rare recruit Chopper. He's similar to the limited rare recruit Caesar, who will boost the tickets earned by 1.5x, and this Chopper also does this. So his special deals typeless damage to all enemies 10 times, and then he'll reduce 3 turns of paralysis and attack down for the crew, and for 3 turns he'll make fighter and free spirit characters treat T&D and RCV orbs beneficial, and then as a sailor he'll treat quick orbs as beneficial, and then he has a support ability for once during the adventure when the enemy does paralysis or attack down on the crew. He'll reduce 1 turn of paralysis and attack down on the crew, and then he does a 3k heal, and he can apply himself onto Sanji, which is really cool. Wish it was all Straw Hats, but just Sanji is still pretty nice. And then this Chopper will also have a 2x stat boost, and then he'll have 15 turns of cooldown reduction, and then he'll also have rainbow damage, which is kind of cool. But yeah, the other boosted characters include V2A's Halloween Luffy, the Halloween Koala, Reiju, and Doflamingo, and 6+ Katakuri. Another cool thing about this Kizuna battle is that on the 7th box, or the 7th place in the gacha, we'll be able to get the limit break material for Zoro and Sanji. So I'm pretty sure they'll be resettable, so if you are missing any orbs on Zoro and Sanji, you'll be able to get them there, which is really great for those who've accidentally skipped one of their orbs. So that's always nice. So let's talk about the stages for this Kizuna battle. So the first stage is a cooldown reduction for strength, psi, and quick characters. So let's just change our box thing to that. Quick, strength, and psi. Alright. And then this variation will also have a hit barrier, which I'm assuming is like the Ray Barto hit barrier that he has. He will change all orbs to RCV, and then these RCV orbs will be treated as badly matching. We'll also have burn applied to us, and then he'll recover 10% HP after defeat, and then we'll also receive a chain lock. So to counter this, my idea that I was thinking of is bringing someone like Snake Man. He is a really great captain for this in general, and then also he makes color orbs beneficial for 3 turns with his special. So using this special, you can most likely avoid making the RCV orbs negative, which is really nice. And also I'm assuming that you could use Snake Man since they want you to use Chopper for this mission, so hopefully Snake Man works, but if not, we can find another way around it. But yeah, Snake Man is really great for that. To go against the burn, there are plenty of options that we can do. If we go here, down, and then it's this option, we see we have plenty of options. Of course, we have the Reiju. If you pull first, she will be a really great unit, especially since you stat boost it. But there's also plenty of options here. In this case, I'm just gonna click Nami. Nami's really great. Removes 3 turns of it, and also changes orbs, so potentially can give you matching orbs. And then here I already have it from before, but we have Carrot, really great unit. She makes RCV orbs beneficial for your crew, which is really nice. And then she also removes chain lock, so depending on how many turns of chain lock we get, if it's like 3 or less, then Carrot will be able to remove the chain lock since she removes 3 turns, and then she also applies a 2.75 chain lock, which is really nice. So we can be able to work around those effects depending on with this Carrot. But you can also use a 3-turn chain locker like Tashigi or the limited recruit Vivi, which is really nice. They also apply a chain lock for 3 turns, so you can always avoid the chain lock with using those methods. Also, you could no, Croc isn't boosted, but if he was boosted, you could probably use another chain lock remover by doing that as well. What else? Talked about burn. Oh yeah, for the 10% defeat, you can always use someone like the Invasion Goku, but I'm assuming, depending on how much HP he is, you won't really need Invasion Goku. And no, not Invasion Goku, I mean Invasion Garp. Invasion Garp would probably be pretty good for this, but you probably might not need it until much later levels, when, depending on the damage you deal and how much depending on how much damage you deal, you might not need to bring Garp, but if not, if you do, he might be really helpful for that, so Garp's always a good option. Alright, next variation is a Strength, Quick, and Int CD reduction, so let's change it. Strength, Quick, Psi, Int. Alright, and then in this variation we'll encounter Paralysis. The boss will change his type to the same type as our captain. There will be a damage reduction, so they didn't say which one it would be, so I'm assuming that you can encounter all 3, so percent shield, increased defense, or threshold, and then it will be randomized similar to how it is on Raid, Hannibal, and Magellan. And then they will also change all of our orbs to badly matching. So nice captain for this would be Snake Man again, but you can also use someone like Bullet, especially since he does damage to all types, so he already has a color affinity boost against strength, since the boss will also change his color to strength. But yeah, you can always run strength captains and then run quick subs, which will be really great. Great sub for this would be Bobbin. Let me find Bobbin. Bobbin. Where is Bobbin? God, I am blind today. Whatever, fuck it. There we go, Bobbin. So, Bobbin would be great for this, depending on if it does all 3 of those, or if it's just one and it's not randomized, you can just use whichever one and then just focus on that. But Bobbin's really great if you have him, because since he does all 3, he removes all 3 damage reductions, which is really nice. And he also guarantees matching orbs for adjacent slots, so a really solid character for this Kizuna battle. You can also paralysis removers, there's plenty. Let's just go on the list here. There it is. Nope. And paralysis is this one, I believe. Nope, that's silence. Paralysis. Right here, all the paralysis removers that are strength, quick, and int. So choose one of those, whichever would be best for you for this situation. And then, yeah. Oh, also another great captain for this would probably be 6 plus Katakuri, especially since that he is a boosted character for this Kizuna battle. You can run him, especially since he, in his new special, changes all color orbs to beneficial, and then he makes Psi and RCV and TND orbs beneficial in his captain ability already. So you're basically guaranteed full board orbs with Katakuri in a special, and all you have to deal with that is bring a attack and booster and orb booster, and then you'll be able to clear this relatively easily after you remove the damage reduction and the paralysis. So should be really great with either Snake Man, Bullet, or Katakuri on this second variation. And then in the third variation, we have a cooldown reduction for fighter, striker, and shooter characters. So let's change that. Fighter, striker, shooter. And then here, there'll be despair on your captain, friend captain. They'll change all orbs to block. And then there'll be a random bind to a crew member, not including the captain. And they won't be on the captains. And then there'll be attack down and then interruption for orb change and specials. So a really great unit for this would be Halloween Luffy. Even though he does change orbs, I'm not really sure what the effects will be. I'm assuming it'll be similar to the ores, where they'll just change our orbs again to like negative orbs or whatever, but it'll probably be great for Sabo. I mean, not Sabo, V2 Ace, so they'll probably change to Psi and Int depending on, since he makes them beneficial, but we'll have to see when the event comes. But yeah, I think that Luffy would be really great for this. You can always run the spare remover, so V1 really great. He removes the despair. For removing of the random bind, you can always run someone like the Kuma. He also removes despair and bind, but you can run the Bonnie support, which is really great. Removes 5 turns of bind, up to 5 turns of bind. So really great. Could be great for removing the bind on your captain, but I mean, not on your captain, on the randomly binded sub. We have Luffy Ace would be really great captain for this. You can run Core Zone support to remove the despair, and also the bind that could be applied to your random sub, which is really nice. And then attack down. So let's show you guys where to find the attack down characters. So you go here, and it's right here. So here are all the attack down characters that are fighter, striker, and shooter. So there's a really nice list of them. Weevil will probably be really nice here. So just gonna click Weevil. And yeah, I think that's gonna be all for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you when the Kizuna drops. Goodbye.